Ohayou gozaimasu, konnichiwa, konbanwa, guten Morgen, guten Tag, guten Abend, guten Nacht, buenos dias, buenas noches, buenas tardes, bonjour, bonsoir, bienvenue, buongiorno, ahoy, akosamash, annyeonghaseyo, assalamu alaikum, shalom, mokarimaka, jindobra, ki ora, what it do, good morning. Early morning streaming, it's early. It's morning. We're streaming. Huh? What more could you ask for? I've delivered on I've fulfilled my obligation. I feel like I have. How are you? Hopefully you're having a good morning. Hopefully you had a good weekend. If you had a good weekend, if it was your end of your week, not everyone works the same schedule. So if you're coming back to work today, we'll get through it together. And if you're just starting to have your first day off work, hey, I hope everything goes well for you. Maybe productive or as unproductive as you need it to be. My weekend was fine. A lot of snow, a lot of cold still around here. We wound up mostly staying hunkered down. Had a bunch of shit we had to get taken care of on the weekend. So like one thing was, I ordered a enormous box. By the way, in 3 minutes the stupid ad break is going to come through, so I'm gonna let it go and we'll just let it play, and then we'll be back. It'll be fine, and we should be fine for a little bit after the dumb ad break. I'm not happy about it. But we had I got like weatherproof or humidity proof, whatever you want, environmentally safe totes, right? Like the ones that actually have like a seal in them, like a plastic storage tote, but actually like clamps up and has like a gasket and like a whole thing on it. Not cheap. Ordered them online. They were not cheap at all. And so they come, and it's like a 4 or 5 pack of them. So it's a big ass box. Big, thick, heavy, like barely fit through the front door. This son of a bitch did. And as I'm getting it, I'm like, it's really cold outside. It'd be shitty if these boxes were cracked. Open up the box. Of course, they shipped it upside down. So, it arrived on my doorstop upside down. Sure, bottom, they're all shattered. So it's like, fuck. So then I got to send it back, and so it becomes a whole thing of getting it back. Amazon, they're like, yeah, well, go drop it off at a UPS drop-off spot. I'm like, I can't. I got to take it to a store. It's not going to drop it off anywhere. It's enormous. So we went out doing that this weekend before I started to run out of time on returning it. And now I just got to order something else because I got stuff I want to store in the attic that I don't want to get like all humid and shit. Grocery shopping, that sort of stuff. So kind of like uneventful. We did finish watching the sumo. That was the most exciting part. The January, the Hatsubasho finally wrapped up. Spoiler alert. Hoshoryu won on after a 3-match playoff. Good chance of him becoming the next Yokozuna. Teruno Fuji retired, right? So they'd love to have a Yokozuna, and so he's put up a good argument for it. But I guess we'll see on Wednesday. I think that's how it normally works. And then, a lot of interesting stuff happening at kind of like the lower level, like we'll just say the two white dudes, right? Let's just use words. The two white dudes are both going to get pushed up into the top division. Both of them are from Ukraine. Shishi will be the second time. These are made up names. They have ring names. They're not their real names. Shishi will be back up into the top tier again. Makunouchi, and the first time Ao Nishiki will be there as well. And for a while there, look, Ao Nishiki was maybe the stronger of the two. Them fighting independently. Ao Nishiki was just like really, really tough. They faced head to head, and Shishi beat him. So I don't know, maybe a little bit of experience beating youth in that moment. But that's going to be an interesting thing to watch, especially considering Ao Nishiki's going to start kind of near the bottom of the rankings, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. As we saw last March, Takeru Fuji, he won the tournament because he was so low and no one could compete with him, right? Like the best dudes are near the top. You tend to fight, easier dudes earlier on when you're down near the bottom of the charts. So you sometimes stack up a bunch of wins and no one can knock you off your horse. Here comes the stupid ad break. 3, 2, 1. But for the VOD purposes, the sumo continues to be interesting. We are greatly enjoying it. Hoshoryu is my wife's favorite rikishi, and he is fun to watch. He's kind of like, and they actually turns out they have a YouTube channel, the Tatsunami Beya, where they're just like, hey, a lot of them are food driven. I'm like, there's like a weird intersection between like food fetish shit and sumo wrestling, where a lot of them are like, watch the sumos eat, and that's like a large portion of the videos. But we just kind of like watching the dudes practice and just get to know a little bit more about them. But it turns out they have a YouTube channel as well, so the Futogoyama Beia is sort of like one of the more popular ones, and you can tell people are watching it because in the lower levels you see like people cheering for the dudes on what are on that stable. Speaking of which, Nabatame looked really good as well for Futogoyama up in Juryo. Like he struggled with Juryo the first time he was in there. This time he was competing for the title. Like he was smacking dudes around. He was holding his own. Even Aonishiki, who looks really, really strong in general, when Nabatame went up against him, Nabatame had him on his heels. Like that could have went either way. So it wasn't that simple. All right, ad break is over. Good back. Go. Welcome back. All right, so let's start talking video games. We'll call that part of the 10 minutes of bullshit. The 7 minutes of bullshit also to get past the fucking first ad break. Tokyo Xtreme Racer is also apparently becoming popular with other people. I'm going to position this here so I can see what the hell I'm doing. I don't like how the audio cuts out when I'm off the game. It drives me nuts. Tokyo Xtreme Racer has become kind of a thing on the internet. At least I've been seeing people talk about it, and I'm excited for it. Again, I didn't know the game existed until 2 or 3 days before it was coming out. But I do love the game. I loved the one I played a lot of on the Dreamcast, so it's great to have it back. And it feels very similar. If it's not the same mechanics, not the same physics, not the same everything, they did a hell of a job replicating it. And the reason I can say it is because it feels so comfortable to me. It's kind of like, the way Mario is supposed to feel when he jumps or when he moves, just from repetition and years of playing. So even if you haven't played like a Mario game in 10 or 15 years, you pick up a Mario game, you'll know when it feels wrong, right? You'll sense it. This feels right. So whether or not this is exactly the same, it feels right, which I guess is the most important part. Since you last watched, I have played a little bit with the tuning, a tiny bit. Did look online, did kind of look at some tutorials for like how you're supposed to do tuning or how tuning can be done. Mine is probably almost certainly like laughable to someone who actually knows what they're doing, but I'm sacrificing a ton of, at least I'm trying to sacrifice a ton of top end for better acceleration, right? And I know I could probably even move this stuff further, right? To really choke it off, but like I'm kind of going with what I'm going with, and then trying to watch as I shift to see what the power output looks like. Like are we topping out? Do we have fifth gear left over, etc., etc. But yeah, we'll be going with this, and we'll see how it works for us. 175 kilometer per hour top end seems good enough, at least on the parts of the map I've been on, because like, look, I don't think the engine's powerful enough to get us up that high, so we're better off just having faster acceleration. At least I think so. We'll find out if that's the case or not. I did inadvertently, not a collection, I did inadvertently beat a boss. It wasn't on purpose. I didn't mean to do it. I was just kind of tooling around, and next thing you know, here you go. So Crimson Boy, who we ran into, I've actually passed. And honestly, it wasn't even hard. I had half debated in my head, like, well, maybe just don't let it save, so you could beat it on stream. But like, it's one boss of how many. So yeah, we did beat Crimson Boy in the off time. Other than that, all I really tried to do was to grind out a little bit of money. But yeah, he wasn't really a challenge. So let's just get back out there. All right, what haven't I checked off in your reference so far? What do you want? What do you want me to show you? What do you want to show me? The little orange dot that tells you, hey, there's something you haven't done yet. I've become fixated on, of making the dot go away. Okay, what haven't I seen in reference? Go on, show me. What am I missing? Okay, so we went to boss. Is it? Oh, okay, segments. Drop on detail to clear dot. Drop Drop NVT, thank you so much. Click on detail to clear dot. I think it's over here on these ones. So, I did it for the boss, but I guess it's these loop things. I don't know why I'm so worried about the orange dot, but I am. Good morning, thanks for stopping by. And thanks for trying to help out, I do appreciate it. Lord knows I could use the help. Alright, we have another boss we could track down who's an Eternal Polaris. I saw them looping around last time. So we enter from here, I guess, and try to catch up to them. Might take a while to catch them. Well, I guess that's all there is for it. Best of luck to us all. I gave up after 5 hours to clear dot chapters until completed. Yeah, I just feel like when you have that, they have that sort of that little indicator of there's something new here. In my head, if I don't go check it, I'm always missing something super important. So I've just developed this pattern of always wanting to have like a nice, fresh, clean interface. It's like, oh, there's a dot. We need to go check it out because something is new and something's different. Thanks for stopping by, and again, thanks for watching me. You'll probably find out I'm not good at all. But I am having fun. That's the one thing I can guarantee is that I am enjoying the shit out of the game. Early though it may be. I do think, so far, what I've played, and what I recollect, I do prefer this over the last incarnation, the Tokyo Xtreme Racer 2 that I played on the Dreamcast. I remember the other cars challenging you a bit more than I've run into here so far. It's just been like the bosses, but other than that, I remember... Oh, that's me drifting. I remember getting challenged more often. I just woke up and I definitely have to... Yeah, dude, I appreciate all the help. The funny thing is when I played a game in this series, I just so happened to be friends with a couple guys who were like really into racing. So they would come by and like tune the car for me. So I never actually had to learn those lessons. And, you know, now I don't work at a video game store where I can just bring my VMU in. Oh, okay. Oh. Got it. So yeah, from a generation perspective, you and I are actually pretty close to, we're playing the same thing. Alright, is this our dude here? Nope, a little further. And they would have fun, like, I'm like, hey, I want to get this car, and like, alright, we'll go tune it, and then they would do it, and then I would do graphics for them on the Dreamcast. I would decorate their cars, and they would tune my cars, and then neither one of us learned anything about the other thing. Alright. So get the Nissan GTR. Let's see what we get into here. Supernova going off. Eternal Polaris. Short of having trouble with the taxi cab, I haven't really had much of a challenge with any of the races so far. So why did we not... What did I miss? Go on. Alright. Yes. Yes, weird. So I'm probably due to get my ass kicked by a boss here, because I have been kind of coasting from like a skill and tuning level. So this might be where I finally get my comeuppance. Or not. But I was gonna say, outside of racing the taxi that one time, I haven't really had any trouble. And I guess the taxis, I guess those are like Toyota Crowns. Oh shit! Which in this game appear to be like real late level content. Just gonna play real defensive driving here. Oh. Alright, here we go. We'll just try to stay ahead of them. And not overthink this too much. We are pulling away. And coming into the straightaway. So in theory, as long as I don't fuck up anything here in the next 4 seconds, we got it. With regards to help with tunes, also big tip, use manual, it's faster. You know what? You're right. That was the last... I forgot. So I stream Monday through Friday. I don't stream on weekends. And then I also don't remember shit to save my life. I did say the first thing I would do is going to be switch to manual. So I do need to do that. Thank you for reminding me. You put it from the earlier battle. The girl whose driver stepped out of the skyline was a young girl. Eternal Polaris. The names in this are hilarious. I keep thinking about Cinderella After Midnight. But they're some of the most Japanese-ass names. You get your first challenges for... Okay, for TH1. Controller. Xbox... Xbox. 8-Bit Dough Ultimate. I've actually been really happy with this. So it is an Xbox layout. The problem I'll have is every so often you'll see me check down because I also have an 8-Bit Dough Switch controller with the Switch button layout. So they feel the same in my hand, and I'll always be like, wait, which one am I holding? So that's a personal problem. She said nothing. She opened her mouth several times, only to stop herself. Her behavior seemed confused or perhaps fearful or something. But repeating this a few times, she lowered her gaze and quietly without seeing us. There you go. Eternal Polaris. Not that hard. 700,000 of the CP. So far as the skills are concerned, I've only been focused on attack and defense unlock. I did a minimal amount of purchasing. I bought like the first... Oh, we got some drift there. Got the first stamina boost. I'm thinking about picking up the Cruising Enthusiast. That seems like that's a good idea. Getting points for just tooling around. And then whatever tuning I could... Whatever they would let me unlock, I've unlocked. Right? That's it. So if you want to have a look, I'll even show you. This is me acting like I know how to play with the gear ratios. I recognize that this is probably way too far to the right. When I've watched other people use this, they're like at the 4 points. What is with my dead? Yeah, I mean the dead zones. I did not have this problem until today. It might be the controller. Most people have theirs around like a 4.7 for the final, and I've been fucking around with the actual individual gears, which seems inadvised. Names are references to older games, just modified. I've been playing. Oh, just make sure it's just yeah. Long run bonus is better. Oh, is there a way to swap between the two? So I guess is that a setting? Let's see. So first things first. We'll see what's going on with the controller. I'm guessing it's just underneath here. Yeah, see, there's doesn't seem like... Alright, so I'm not touching. Right, we don't really have any drift there. That feels right. So I don't know why that was doing that. Alright, let's see here. You unlock long run after Cruising Enthusiast. Okay, so it's probably worth it to do the Cruising Enthusiast to get the long run. That makes sense. Alright, so step 1. Alright, shift up, shift down, it's LBRB. Shouldn't take me that long to find it, but it did. Alright. To be up, X down. I could see that. So what you have as handbrake, you have handbrake as what? Y, or you're not using handbrake? Except for when I'm trying to have fun or I'm in a really bad position, I don't typically try to drift. So A, so okay, A. So then what do you have as, so you don't have regular, excuse me, okay. That makes sense. Change flash to RB. Alright. I can see that. Alright, let's try that. I keep pressing start like it's going to take me to the controller settings. I don't know why. Alright. I like the battle plan, though. Alright. So let's do this. Step 1. Flashing, make it RB. I like the idea of that. Yeah. Alright. Shift up. X. Okay. Shift down. Shift down. B. Alright. X and B for up and down. RB for flashing. I don't think I missed anything, right? I didn't inadvertently turn anything off. Nitro's LB. Well, when I get Nitro, I'll worry about that then. Handbrake. Okay, yes, we do want handbrake to be... A. Okay. Flashing RB, handbrake A. I can get used to this. Alright, and then X and B for up and down. Okay, especially since like, I haven't actually done anything with the manual. Shouldn't take me any time to really get used to it. Alright, so speaking of getting used to it. Wait, where do we set gear shift? Manual. Alright. Let's get these dots out of the way. My new livery options are her sticker, right? Like I'm gonna get rival emblem, yeah. There you go. Is that everything? Yep. And then reference. Dun, 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 dun. Eternal Polaris. Alright. Let's head back out. Alright, we need to defeat the rolling guys still. So we've managed to kind of bypass the rolling guys and only take on the bosses. So, rolling guys are where? Here's one. Let's see how bad I fuck up this manual shifting. Looking forward to it. The game does feel phenomenal, though. It's really nice to have like an I don't know if I'd call it arcade style racer necessarily, but it sure feels like something like an arcade racer. All right. Gotta get used to the RB though. Fellow Toyota. Sounds like he maybe has nitrous. At least it sounds like it. Robin is racing. Like that. I should probably be drifting through there. I recognize that, but, you know, it is meant to be more arcade. It feels like it, and it's nice. It's video game happiness, right? And here's our Rolling Guys boss. It's like a Bruiser Brody logo on the front of it. Defensive driving. Yep. Didn't handle that as elegantly as I would like. But maybe not a big deal. Again, not a big car racing guy, so it's kind of like, I know I should be downshifting into turns and not braking to keep, like, the RPMs up. I know that much, but doesn't mean I know how to do it. Hey. Return to the garage. After finishing the battle and taking a breather at the parking area, the two 86 the Hachirokus entered together. Two men stepped out of their machines and started speaking to you. Here you go, the street racers from the battle, right? We're Rolling Guys. You can see we're a team of A86 drivers. We've been around the Shuto Expressway for a long time, so we've made a bit of a name for ourselves. No, it's not just a name, but now we should have the skills to back it up. We thought we were done being stepping stones for new racers, but here we are. Damn, losing to a rookie like this. Leader, you went to the trouble of perfecting the car, but you've been tweaking it over again lately, right? Maybe you should have left it where it was. What are you saying? You're still a rookie yourself. Geez, acting all tough all of a sudden. Listen, if you want to keep running on the Shuto Expressway, throw away any sweet ideas you have about leaving things as they are. Even if you think you've reached the top at some point, if you grow complacent, you'll be falling before you know it. That's the rise and fall of things. The Japanese of this it's phenomenally... It feels like a Dreamcast era game as well. That's, I guess, part of the reason why I'm so happy with it. No, Rolling Guy, we never reached the top. We've always been on the withered side. Shut up. I said it's a metaphor, right? I got tracked. One-time challenger. I want to talk to you, so I called you out. I have many skills, but the 86% most wants to battle you. Rolling Master, the former leader of Rolling Guy #1. Now we got to deal with Rolling Master. Oh, Pulse of a New Soul. On to the next episode. And the challengers who inherit their will. So Japanese. New and old souls meet, clash, and eventually blend into a rhythm. Also, like, just something about, like, the styling of it. It feels like from the early 2000s. Right? Rebirth of the Legend. So let's get the let's get some of those perks, because there's no point in hold. On time swallow. So I call my wife. I call her the on time swallow. All right, it's gross, but it's the jokes right there. I'm not gonna not make it. All right. So first, let's look at some of these perks. So wait, what's new at the dealer? Oh. Good morning, your almighty Python, a.k.a. Mrs. Blainezilla. I thought that was kind of... You didn't think that was kind of funny? What? Monty, then you make a on-time swallow joke. It's sitting right there. I'm not on-time swallow. Who's on-time swallow? All right, so for 5 million CP, again, I'm not going to get over the acronym. We can buy the custom Rolling Guy. If I knew what the speed metrics meant, I might be impressed by that. So I don't. It's cool that we unlocked the car though. I don't know that I'm gonna be going and using it. Rolling guy number 3. Rolling guy number 1. Alright. I can ignore livery, I think. So let's... So we know what's in this. It was just the sticker, right? It's nothing going to be actually useful. Taltube! Good morning, buddy. How are you doing today? Thank you for the raid. Cruising Enthusiast. You have just stopped by on Cruising Enthusiast Level 1 On-Time Swallow. Blainesilla. How you guys doing this morning?
Excuse me, are you managing these machines? Sheep? Can you explain to me what you're doing?
I'm not going to talk
here?
over Taltube's intro.
You're not a goat. Get down from there. There.
Good morning, Lucas. Good morning, everyone. Raiders, thanks for stopping by. I'm in the middle of playing Tokyo Xtreme Racer. We have just defeated the top guy of Rolling Guy number 1. We have unlocked Cruising Enthusiast. We have been dubbed On Time Swallow. That is now our nickname. And we're going to go try to beat the next boss. And I'm going to continue acting like I understand what any of the shit means. Taltube, how you doing today, buddy? Alright. Rolling Masters, who we're after, and I guess he's right here, so... Nothing to it but to do it. I might wait until he goes around that sharp right bend. Me and cornering don't get along that well. So if I can, I might just kind of wait till we get to a little bit more of a straightaway. And then go from there. Good morning, Taltube. How was your weekend? Also, bear in mind, I'm doing all this under the guise of new controls, right? Like, I've switched over from automatic to manual. I've moved the buttons around, so I'm just an accident waiting to happen. I'm doing good, thanks for asking. Just practice out my E-brake. Alright, once we get around this turn, I'll start flashing this dude. Shit! I didn't want the race to start yet. That's why I didn't start flashing him. Well, it'll probably let us begin after we come out of it anyways, right? Boss, the Rolling Master. Alright, so we didn't actually start yet. Fair. Alright. Did you have a good weekend, Tal? And also, by the way, I've been noticing you've been playing a ton of Dead by Daylight. Is that our new game? Is there a Dead by Daylight clip you can give me so I can put it for your intro? I'm sure my shifting is horrible. Alright, downshift, I guess, and pray to God. God was not there. There we go. Rolling Master, shot down. See your channel. If I will hey, I try to watch you guys, right? There's only so many hours in a day. But yeah, if you have it, I'll take a couple of the clips. If you have one that you prefer, I'll be glad to put it in there. Or if you want to keep Lucas. Like I said, I just grabbed Lucas at random. After finishing the battle and returning to the parking area, the 286 appeared before you together. Many stepped out where Street Racer you probably previously spoken to him before. Rolling Guy 1. Another guy who remembers Rolling Master, his older brother. Yo, on time Swallow. What's up? On time Swallow here. I didn't think it was possible, but you beat Rolling Master, my older brother. Again, maybe we found a real monster here. A auspicious sullen sprout dancing banana. I'll look at it. Thank you, Tao. I heard from you, my younger brother, Rolling Guy number 1. You have this level of skill. It's been 4 years since a rookie of the Shuto Expressway gave me this kind of chill. Yes, 4 years. It's getting interesting. More street racers are always welcome. We might just witness a burst of a new legend. A new legend. In response to Rolling Master's words, you felt your soul tremble. The soul of the street racer lying dormant in you. If there's multiple clips that you like to, yeah, I should be able to randomize it. I should be able to randomize it. Like, it's... Right? StreamerBot will let you, like, trigger it off, like, a random pool. So if you have, like, multiple ones, I can do it. At least I think I can. As you look around the parking area, a man in the mechanic overalls appeared. You've got some decent driving skills, legendary tuner, but it looks like you've done some work on your machine, but you're just still getting started, aren't you? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm just a humble mechanic hanging around the Shuto Expressway. Some people call me legendary tuner, but I'm not really anything special. Blatantly dude, go for it. There's a reason I gave you mods, so you can do shit like that. When I see an interesting street racer in the parking area, I like to call them out like this. If you let me tweak your machine a bit, it'll make, please. Yeah, no, yeah. Dude, tweak away. Not only do you have the lead Rolling Guy, one of the longest standing members of the Shuto Expressway, will take out the Street Master films for 8 6 over. Then one of them wrong, Mr. Yep. Top of that, you've defeated Crimson Boy, one of the Kurosaki brothers. From Phantom 9, 4 years ago, they wreaked havoc on the Shuto Expressway. Many teams were forced to span at the hand of Phantom 9. For that reason, Phantom 9 has earned grudges all over. Here you defeated Crimson Boy. No doubt many racers changed their tune. And then Eternal Polaris. Right now, they're still inexperienced. In fact, they've only just taken their first step. Yep. You met the noble racers in the Shuto Expressway. Battle them. So what have you felt? Triggered by the legendary tuner's words, your conversation with Cinderella past midnight. Again. The names are phenomenal. Came back to mind. Who will you meet? What will you feel? How far can you go? Rolling Master. We're stacking that CP deep, son. I'm not going to get over the acronym. I wish you could change it. Literally any other two letters together, I feel like that works better than CP. How about we just call them dollar signs? How about we do that? Let's call them eddies. Call them new yen. Call them anything. Alright. Alright, what do we get in dealers? We now have, presumably... Yep. So they are tuned differently. Even I can see those numbers change. Yeah. I don't know which one from which. Crimson Boy, Eternal Polaris. Oh, Rolling Master, he's at the top. Let's spend those last couple perks we got. Those last couple BPs. Alright, so Long Runner. Yep, alright. And then Cruising Enthusiast. Alright, we'll continue down this path here. Make money not a problem. Alright. Again, we're picking up on some sort of drift for some reason. Is it? I wonder if it's my mouse is actually doing anything. Nope, mouse is a different button. Or a different cursor entirely. Alright, 6 new courses open. New circular route, right, left, Bayshore line, east, west. Wait, weekend was good. A lot of Dead by Daylight. Some new playstyles. Worked on some streaming and Twitch stuff. Things. Oh. Yokohama lane upward and downward. I keep saying that I'm gonna get it more into Dead by Daylight. Truthfully, it doesn't run super great on my computer. So that's part of the thinking is like, you know, it's how well does it run? The answer is it doesn't run terrifically. But I guess I shouldn't really let that impact me too much. If it runs good enough, it runs good enough. Alright, so the legendary tuner is supposed to be at the parking lot, right? But I don't know that I have unlocked any parking lot yet. What is this? Oh, it's a speed trap. So I wouldn't mind going to visit Legendary Tuner. I'll pay him to fucking balance my shit out for me. Alright, so... Alright, we'll just head on out here. If you were me, Taltube, if I did want to get back into, or get into Dead by Daylight, which killer should I focus on? Like, what's the easiest one? I want to learn Onryo because I like the ring girl, right? I like the ring, but she seems like she might be a bit of a challenge. So what do you think, Tal? Haneda, ooh, downward. Let's head down towards the airport. Let's crash into this wall right away. Because I'm not paying attention. Too busy looking at the map. Play what you enjoy. Branching out isn't that hard at all. Alright. Daiba downtown. Let's keep going. This is where my tuning is probably going to get me into trouble. Right? I push it all towards acceleration. To the point where now we're completely redlining in 5th gear. So I know that I've made mistakes. I know that my shit is wrong. Here's the thing is you share perks when you prestige killers. You spread those other kills and level up through Broadwood. Major thing is you get to share perks. Yes, please. If you drop NVT, if you would be so kind. Like I said, even I can tell that that is wrong. That is not how cars should behave. Each color has the 3 perks, personal ones. I vaguely remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, this straightaway is gonna be my ass, man. Alright. Kind-hearted assassin. Wasn't that nice? Robin is racing. Robin is racing. On time, swallow! I wish it was shouting it out with like a Japanese accent, like delivery. On time, swallow! Maybe I can find, like, someone on Fiverr. Like, Japanese voiceover Pete on Fiverr, like, shout out, on time, swallow! And then I can, on time, swallow. I level 50 prestige and above you can personal person. Oh. Not all killers have great ones, but like half got 1 or more. Alright. Well, how about that? Like, let's you and me let's play. So let's set up some time and play. I know that your schedule is shifting around. Your schedule is shifting around a bit. But let's try to do that. I mean, I'd like to play more Phasma with you, but if you're like kind of like, you know, I'm not into figuring out ghosts. I'm into being the ghost. I don't want to know who died. I want to be dead in dudes. Then you know, I can pivot. Also, we need to do some more Elite Dangerous, but I'm basically waiting for the patch to drop, like when we can populate. Or whatever, colonize, inhabit, terraform. If you're able to tune your build, major killers are a major taste thing. I'd stay away from the lits. Okay. Well, that's what I was doing, because what else am I supposed to do? You know, how else are you supposed to handle it? I'm gonna head back to the garage here. So I know we need to tune this. So this is problematic, right? Yeah, drop in VT. Let's have a look, can we? Let's see if you can't figure out what the hell. You said to switch it to MPH instead of kilometers per hour, though. Which I assume would be an option somewhere that I just didn't see. Here you go. All right, Imperial. Tune. Nope, not tune settings. Tune is not tuning. Settings is tuning. So get with Arnrio, stick with her. All right. Yeah. So check that shit out. Boom. Topping out at 100 miles an hour. So like I said, I know that's wrong. I could just move the final gear over to the left and increase our top end. But, you know, I don't know. But yeah, I do like the Onryo. I mean, I like horror movies, so getting to kind of play. I'm gonna check something real quick. So getting to play as like horror movie characters is fun to me. Not there's anything wrong with like the characters that they have to start, right? Like their own little guys, but I would much rather play as, you know, characters I know. That seems like that's the fun part of that game, to me at least. All right, let me see here. I gotta sneeze any second now. Hold on. Nope, not sneezing. All right, cool. All right. I'm going to poke at this with a sharp stick. I'm just going to... I've seen a lot of dudes have their final ratio below 5. Right? So I'm pretend like I know what that means and do, like... There. Gets an additional 17 miles per hour. All right. Let's head out and see if that makes a big difference. I'm assuming it does. 2 ramps have opened. Shibuya Haneda and Katsushima Haneda. Like this whole thing, I would get my ass kicked right down here. I got Spirit Doctor and Knight right now. Knight's a lot of fun. You're playing a 4-man Guardia companion, which you control the Knight, plus an Assassin, Jailer, and Carnifex at the same time. That sounds complicated. Like, I thought maybe the Onryo was sort of unique. Like, I got all these teleportation TVs. Like, no, I'm playing as 4 different characters simultaneously. Alright, let's see here. Defeat 2 of 3 specific teams. Defeat 2 of 3. Defeat 1 of 4 specific. Like, this area down here scares me just because I know I don't have much. I have a lot more acceleration than I have top-end speed. So, trying to deal with that seems like a bad time. Alright, and where's the parking area that I can go to? For what's his name? So they're all here, but... Alright. We'll see you, Patal Tube. I'll be here. Trying to figure out how to get to a parking lot, if you know my drift. On Time Swallow is trying to park. Wink. Alright. Where's that put us now? Alright. When exactly do we run out of horsepower? Is it before or after we get into the red line now? Oh, the parking area. Finally. Alright, so you have to drive into... Just cruise and you'll find them. Okay. I'll do that, but parking area. The first parking area. I'm excited for my parking area. Cruising, yeah. Alright, so let's talk. Let's chat. Yes. Let me tweak it. The effect will only last for today. Oh, so he's not actually tuning it. He's just kind of... Oh. It's still before... Okay. Alright. Here. Yeah, if you want to have a look, if you can help me, make heads and tails, I'm certainly not above asking for help. So there you go. In miles per hour, that's what you're looking at. And I already dropped this down from... I basically had it all the way up to right to maximum acceleration. Again, most of the people I've seen, and it's assuming they know what they're talking about, what they're doing, they top out around like a 477. You can tune in the parking area? Okay, I didn't have to go back to the garage. Good to know. Thanks. I don't know. What do I know? Is the tune? I assume it's, you know, the same stuff you tune in the garage, though, right? I mean, you could get the what's his name to tune for you. So I'm assuming. What's the default? Hold on, let me take a screenshot of this. Adjust final drive to top speed and then move 5th until you see the highest top speed. So our top speed is... let's find out. And then move 5th until you see the highest top speed. Should be 128. Alright. So, somewhere in that neighborhood? Nope. The hell? Oh, I clicked on the... got it. Okay. Alright. 128. Well, we could probably game with you tomorrow if you'd like, around noon. Half an hour ago for you. Let's do that. Tal, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Send me a message on Discord. Not that I'm gonna forget, but it'll help me. It'll help me remember. Now move 4 to be about 115. Got it. So we want to move that to the left here. All right. Oh, too much. Too much sauce. More than 128 is good. Okay. I'm gonna mouse this because the cursor sucks for it. The controller sucks for it. All right, 128, 114. But I don't know if, like, yeah, because I have the... I think I have the level 2 engine? Well, level 1 engine. All right. And third and second. And first. But like I said, yeah, I knew, like, when we were sitting there, like, redlining in 5th gear, I knew that, like, obviously, my ratios were bad. Alright, we'll go with that then. Alright. Let's go back to that parking area. Love a parking area. So I saw 131 do 124th. Okay. Hold on. One 131/5. Oh. 131/5. 124th. Don't worry about specific numbers on the left-hand side. Okay. That's what I'm... That's all I'm trying to focus on those. 100 for third. Oh, click and drag. That is a game changer. 100 for third. 75 for second. Why would it, okay, great. Fucking ad break. Alright. 75 for second. And 45 for first. All right, 43 is as low as I can get first gear. All right. No, you're fine, dude. Don't worry about it. I appreciate the help. You're not going to hear me like complain about the speed at which you're offering me assistance. That's certainly not my style. No, thank you for the help. Ooh. All right, that's what someone was saying that like, yeah, you go to parking lot to get races. Chubby man. Yo, you want to battle Impatient Princess? She's friendly, so if you meet her, she'll probably accept the battle. She won't meet within an experience. You need to have a total of distance over 2,000 kilometers. Okay. Thanks, Chubby man. Lovely Invincible. I managed to get 3 Yakuman Winston Mahjong. Sweet. I used my luck all today. Playful Gentleman. I always pay attention to my appearance in working, even though I'm a voice actor, my face isn't shown. Enticing Gaze. No matter how powerful your machine is, if you can't transfer traction to the road properly, it's just wasted potential. Of course, suspension setup is important. I focus on understanding the road conditions, especially the bumps, controlling accelerator vector. Okay. Attractive, active-looking woman, right? Yokohama Lane has a lot of straights, but feels narrow because it's only 2 lanes. When battling, traffic goes in a way, it's effectively okay. It's still woman. Office-looking man. Oh, it didn't keep up. The 4-3 is fine. Your higher gears reset. All right, I'll have a look at them. One-sided man. What's your... All right. So we can actually tune here. Oh, so setting. Well, they keep calling it... What throws me off is they call it setting, and that messes me a little bit, right? Because like I want that to be tune. So let's 131. All right, 124th, 103rd, finicky. It's finicky. 75 second. And then 45 first. That's as low as it goes. Okay. 131. 121. It's probably as low as I can get it. Decide. Decide. Alright. Thank you. Alright. Loves a shooter. Didn't we already fight this dude? Yeah. Loves a shooter. No, seriously. I wonder if there's like a dude out on Fiverr who like can do early 2000s voice announcer, and like we could just get a mod, right? Where he's just constantly shouting out what's happening in the game. 3, 2, 1, go! Like that type of shit. Go, go, go! Race your hearts out, like shit like that, right? In touch with your feelings, or like whatever hyper Japanese phrasing they want to use. The soul of the racer begins, you know, like that sort of shit. Someone somewhere can help us with that. Like the dude who did that 20 years ago, he has to be around somewhere. So I don't know what he does for a living now, but he could be making money on a side gig. That puts the long gear very low so you have the most power. Got it. Oh, he's catching up. He's catching up. No, he's not. I mean, he was. Don't shift until the red line. All right. I'm shifting too soon. On-time Swallow has known to shift too soon as one of his failings. On time for swallowing, yes, but on time for shifting, no. No. Well done, kitten! You'll be given another chance to battle, right? I'll be waiting for you to choose me again. Alright, cool. What's the scuttlebutt, friendly man? She was called Trance Drive. Alright. I like the little world that they're building. That's fun. I think that's kind of cool. I do want to buy some more attack and defense, or maybe I'll just buy some more attack. Because I do find myself in situations where, like, if I'm ahead, boy, would I like to be winning more. So, nope, not yet. On-time Swallow has a short shift, yes. That's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. Alright. Let's head on out here. I'm glad they opened up all this other area. This feels great. This game is awesome. This is really a good game. And I'm happy it seems like people are playing it. Like if you had asked me 6 months ago, just because I'm not in the TXR scene. Is anyone still playing this game? I would have probably guessed no. Because at one point in time I did like try to get like aggressively like into emulating it, and it wasn't happening for me. At least the Dreamcast version wasn't. But that was a while ago. But I always loved it. I had so much fun playing this. I say this like it's the same game, but it feels so similar that it might as well be. The parking lot stuff is obviously entirely new. Alright. Mm-hmm. Oh, Suzuki Cappuccino. Nice. It's like a turbocharged K-car. Or is that, am I just imagining hearing it? Sounds like a turbo. Like there's something making a noise. Alright, so it shifts on release. That's good. I can hold the button down and then... Oh. Yep, that was going to happen. I was paying too close attention to the tachometer and not enough attention to the road. Little Beast from the Quicks. Da-da-da-da. You still hold down to set it to automatic auto cruise. I only know some YouTubers will watch this getting into the TXR drift. Oh, the year ago. Okay. Caps are turbo with tiny engine. Not in real life, they're not, though, I don't think. Wait. So do I have, how do you take it? Is it on auto? There it goes. So it was on auto drive. Let go of the gas and shift down. Which is what my instinct is to do. I'm just trying to get used to the sound of the engine being ready to shift. But yeah, I played this series of games forever ago, and loved it. And I'm so glad it, actually, you know, I'm really happy that it's not like, I saw a couple people going like, oh, they need to add an online multiplayer. Not everything has to be online anymore. Let's just, here's a game you can play with yourself. There, what fit? Ah. I have that problem too. As far as getting in K cars. So I thought, like, I guess they could have it because it's supposed to have like what a K car has to have. I'm gonna fuck this up. Like 600cc displacement engine, but I guess it could have a turbocharger on top of it, right? Because what's it? The AutoZone or whatever it is has one. What the hell is this car? Oh, it's Daihatsu. Secret Guardian. Waited too long to shift. Remember, top seats to know when you have to shift down. I'll have to figure out what my top speed is. I think it's supposed to be 131, but is it actually? Just getting Jesus Take the Wheel in it. Oh, and that is a Copen. Thank you. All right, let's try this dude on for size. Three, two, woodpecker syndrome. Doctor says I have brain damage, right? Like, what are we talking about here? All right, Tattoob, have a good night, buddy. Like I said, we'll touch base on Discord, but yeah, let's get together tomorrow and play the video. Recharge your batteries. Have a good power down. Yeah. Woodpecker syndrome's got our ass, maybe. Maybe. 120, 30, 75, 40. Okay. Woodpecker syndrome's pulling away. I don't think we got it. Alright. Nothing is over. Off to work. Thanks, buddy. Always a pleasure, Taltube. I'll do my... This second gear is killing me here. Alright, we'll talk to you later, buddy. Cool first time going across the bridges. I don't know. Is he beyond me? Is he beyond my skill at the moment? Outside of the taxi driver, hasn't been anyone I've been able to beat yet. But we're not even getting up into 5th gear here. Like, we can't even get past 4th gear. Yeah, the Ferris wheel, cool. Yeah, we're not even, we can't even get into 5th gear. Incline as hell early game. Yeah. I could definitely see that. Yeah, I'll shift early. Turn to the garage. Yep. Alright, so who do we have to hunt down to get our next upgrade? So I know they give you a list of people you need to beat in order to keep upgrading. Hey, Woodpecker Syndrome kicked our ass. Alright. So what's the story on... Bloodhound, Golden Hyena, Trance Drive, and Playful Gentleman. Lower 4th to 118, got it. Bloodhound, Golden Hyena, Trance Drive, and Playful Gentleman. Are these all the same 4 people? Because I feel like those names keep coming up. Bloodhound, Golden... Okay, so these are all the same. So it's not like a specific person I got to beat. Bloodhound, Golden... Okay. Right. And then these are, I guess... Okay. Lower 4th to 118. Got it. Nope. Wrong. Go on. Come on. Come on, video game. Ah. So I gotta spend it on something. What the hell am I gonna spend it on then? Like... Just buy a Suzuki for the hell of it? Like... Because aren't those 2 million? 2.6. So, like, outside of buying... a car for the hell of it. Obviously can't get the Mazda. So what is the cap? Could I at least... tell you what your wallet maximum is? It does not. I guess. Well, at least let me get the 3 million to get the Mazda. I don't just like a Suzuki. I like a Suzuki just fine. You can unlock other cars. The 180 is needed later. Okay. Alright, let's get a little bit more money and then we'll get the Mazda. Assuming it'll let me do at least 3 million. It's a starter car, right? Oh. Surely they're going to let me hold on to at least enough to buy that one thing. That one car. Building points. Maybe... I was talking about getting more attack. Maybe I need more defense. Keep me alive. Alright. Copy upgrade perks. Yeah, I remember seeing that you could throw points at that. But hopefully I can at least... Yes, hopefully they'll at least let me get the one car. Rinkai Fukutoshin Bayshore Line westbound. Let's try to find the other parking lot area. I mean, this Woodpecker Syndrome is killing me. Woodpecker Syndrome is killing me. Let's head towards this parking lot. Can we head down here? Is this locked for us? That might be locked for us. I guess let's just go in wherever. Like, wherever is fine. Cap is only 1 point each, so it's not like it's that much money. And I have one BP to increase my CP limit. I wish any other acronym would have been good. On Time Swallow doesn't like saying CP. I mean, like, that's where we are. Jinabrom, how you doing, buddy? How's the driving going today? Cool. One of the currencies in the game is called CP, and it's driving me up a fucking wall. My in-game nickname is On Time Swallow, so you know. The huge. How's by you? How was your weekend? Oh yeah, it's at downtown. This feels, yeah. Fourth gear feels a lot better there. Is it actually better? I don't know. It feels better. I meant to downshift and I upshifted. I'll have to get used to that. It's because the older games it was CP. Got it. I don't remember what the currency is. Let's just call it yen. Let's just call it yen. Right? What's wrong with yen? What's wrong with yen? Jinnerbomb understands CP. Oh. It was okay my weekend. Alright. What's the scuttlebutt? Perceptive Man is here. Immortal Clown is a rare racer who's a circus member. He appeared before those defeat Roadnauts. But even Roadnauts members don't know why. It's just a random dude. Just call it credits. I know. I should just ignore it. But it's just not the way my brain works. If you want to battle with the Wanderer Garage Haru, you need a certain skill level. If your driver level is below 10, you won't even see him. Good to know. Alright. Where's our Big Dipper Meteor? Let's have it out with Big Dipper Meteor. Hanazaki parking area, Fukagawa line downtown. Are you ready? Notes on the Wanderers in the reference. Ah, thank you. The only thing I know from a Wanderer was... Oh, this Mitsubishi. Was, And the second one was Catch Me Kate was a real pain in the ass. I don't think any of me or any of my friends ever actually beat her. She was a real challenge. Fuck off. Fuck off with your pit maneuver. Other car noises. Car noises. New ramp unlocked. Fukugawa Land, downtown Fukusumi. Oh, shift. A D should be complete reducer. Oh. Okay. So if it's not, it's a skill issue, is what you're saying. Oh, God. And if I have problems, it's a skill issue, right? It actually would be a skill issue. I mean, I'm surprised I'm beating anyone. Alright. So what do we get? We just get 1 battle point for beating him, that's it? Oh no, we got some money too. 2751. On time swallow. Alright. Let's find... Alright, so maybe I will buy the slightly larger wallet just in case. So that's what, a perk? Is that a perk? Is that a perk? It's a perk, right? Increase capacity to 3,500. Alright. So at least we can get the Mazda. Let's go out and get some more cash. Although, to accept, the rivals can just be bastards. I realize eventually I'll have to change cars. But I am really happy with the Torino. Like, I don't think I want to, you know... I don't want to have to get another car. I like the Torino. You get wins for... Oh, so I should stay... Right, because you get tire damage over time. So staying out and beating cars... Alright. And not just go, I'm going to cash it in and buy more points. Like my gut wants to do. That's the wrong... The wrong idea. Alright, so then let's go out and stay out for a little bit and try to pick apart some dudes. Get to him. How do I get to him? Do I not have an on-bound... Not there. Don't buy any of your starters. Unlock something else instead. Like, what would you suggest? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know what to spend the money on. I am malleable when it comes to suggestions on the video game. Like, I am what is called guessing. And I promise you, I am not good. PA does reset the chain unless its driver's in the parking lot. Okay. So that one I couldn't control because I got to go back to the garage no matter what. But a lot of times I'm just thinking about going back to the garage no matter what. So I should just get into the... Go say hi to Paper. All right, thanks for stopping by, Jin. Good luck on your daily. Tell Paper I said what's up in case I don't see him, or you see him before I see him. Well, you will see him. Tell him I said what's up. Thanks for stopping by, Jin. Foreign bookkeeper. From the Road Knots. Oh, I know what you meant. It's that Yorkshire accent. Robin is racing, foreign bookkeeper. Robin is racing. Meow, meow, bookkeeper. We're still not quite hitting red line in 4th gear, but we'll just... get that last couple MPH that we can out. All right. Who's our next? The 180 is needed later in Wanderer. The 86 GT was good too. All right. I have an affinity for... Before I even installed this game, I had a little toy A86 on my desk, right? Like, it's for the typical reason. It's for initial D purposes, right? Nothing unique or special. But honestly, if I was them and I was making this game, I would make that like a later... Something you unlock later on. So I bet you there's a lot of people like me like, I just want to... That's the car. Like, hey, a Toyota Supra does sound cool, but the Hachiroku sounds cooler. I'm sure the Supra is significantly better. Or the Crown as well. Alright, let's go chase down this dude. You can rev a little past Fred and get a little bit extra. Alright. But here, like, in fourth gear, where I'm, like, the downhill's helping a little, it seems like I'm just hanging out right around there. It's just like, I don't got quite enough engine to get the tachometer to that next little... right, like... Oh, is this another... Is this nameless one? Shit. I thought that was the dude. I thought that was the dude. Initial D, it is actually good. Initial D is good, but also Initial D is culturally very fun, right? It's all right. Thank you so much, Jen. We'll talk to you later. Initial D is just like this weird cultural touchstone, and like especially if you look at the manga, it's some of the worst drawn professional manga I've ever encountered. It does look like a junior high, girl drawing shoujo manga. Like the characters are kind of bad, but it is so interesting. It is actually really fun. It's really fascinating, and the craziness of it is I really appreciate it. Like just how kind of batshit insane it is. All right, let's try to actually get this dude. Where's our guy at? Then it's gonna be good for money early. I didn't think they pay. They actually, you get money from them. I thought they didn't pay out anything. So this didn't seem like it, or maybe I didn't notice. All right. Original anime system. It is. Where's our question mark dude? Alright, so now he's past us. Or is he on the different road? He's on the other road. Well, fuck. Well, never mind then. Kind of a waste. Let's go find someone else. Deja vu. Dun, 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 dun. Higher than a dun, 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 dun. Pay some. Wind chain makes them a decent pay. Alright, so that's something alright, so the wind chain, walk me through that. I'll challenge this dude to a race to maybe get us closer to this Daihatsu. To get us to like an actual person worth challenging. So the chain is something that maybe I don't know anything about. We should be okay against a stock Daihatsu, right? Daihatsu little box turned me into a camper car. But the chain also makes sense. Like I kind of wondered why, like, Why do they have the tire wear? Like, it's an oddly... There's a lot of stuff in this that I feel like they try to be specific about. Like, the tuning, oh, that's fairly specific. But, like, the tire wear is maybe overly specific. And I guess it's just to keep you from racing too many times and building that chain up too high. It's just to kind of gate that a little. Or so I think. Tomoimasu. Can I see a bigger map? I can see a bigger map. Shiohama Fukugawa Line downtown. Shinonome Bayshore Line westbound. Alright. So we continue down here. Yeah, there's like... Eventually we'll get to this dude. But it's kind of... So chain is an old mechanic worth small boost through... To the max. So do 30 is... Okay. Got it. So that makes sense to like... occasionally race these dudes. What one might call a jabroni, right? Just to build your chain up. Here we are in Oi. I call him a jabroni as he pulls away from me. Slowly, slowly, slowly. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it just needs to be something, right? You just gotta call it a thing. The other thing we used to do is, I don't know if, I assume it still works, is like to pick an exit at the last possible second, so they wind up going the wrong way. Also a good strategy for the lead car. I will fucking rub you down to nothing, dude. And I will feel nothing. And now let's get this dude. And this here Toyota Sprinter van. I don't think it's actually a Sprinter van. But we can close the gap to this dude up that's actually worth racing up the road. And that's another good reason to, it becomes a draw. Oh. They changed that in TXR3. Got it. So that was, we were playing 2, where that was. But that was fun. Like, that was a real good, like, is it left? Is it right? Is it left? Is it right? Is it oh, there it is. Oh, sorry, computer. All right. It's probably more fair to call it a draw. But that also makes me feel better about increasing the wallet. If we're going to be out here for multiple races, multiple laps around the Shuto, then being able to hold a little bit more cash is probably smart. On-time Swallow likes money, right? Alright, so let's not have the same mistake. And I should be able to tell which car it is because they're all, like, hyper-decorated. They have, like, fucking hover lights on them. And giant spoilers. Alright. I had a lot of trouble with his homie, Penguin Syndrome, or Woodpecker Syndrome, so can I beat Penguin Drive? We'll find out. Initially, maybe. Pit maneuver! How am I doing? How am I doing? Alright, so maybe that didn't work out as good as it might have. So yeah, he did effectively pit maneuver me. Good to know! Alright. Good to know. Little fucker. Hold your breath. Tire wear decreases power you can put on the road and makes the car slide more. You also your wind counter. Yeah, I saw that. I was actually happy, like, oh, 3 or 4 wins. So is it probably worth, like, so race a nameless one so we can at least get my chain back up again, and then exit, because I guess I have a medium wear on the tires. It feels a little squirrely, but then again, I'm also not very good at driving, so a good craftsman doesn't play in his tools. The way the meter drains is interesting. I mean, he's 150 yards behind me. At what point in time is it just like, yeah, maybe we need to pick up the drain on him a little. All right. We'll head on back to the garage with the tires being what they are. Yes, please. Thank you, video game. Thank you. Thank you, video game. I would like to go. All right. Let's see how we did. Momentary street racer. No. On time swallow. We are on time swallow. Mr. Somber PR, thanks for stopping by. You race until you're red. Good morning. I can see that. Like, it makes sense to me. All right. So, where's the chain calculator? You don't really see it here. I guess it doesn't matter a ton. All right. Cool. Yeah. We let Penguin Drive pull the pit maneuver on us, and we kind of paid the price. All right. I'm still learning a lot, Mr. Sombra PR. Sombra PR. Believe me, I am. Wayne gives something like 1.0.5, something like that has been data mined from a scene, but you put fresh tires on the PA for... Oh. Do not sleep... Dude, the taxi. Yeah, what's it? That I did. The only thing up until maybe this stream today... The only thing that really beat me was a taxi. And I mean, there were a couple where like I maybe made a mistake. The taxi whipped my ass. So I guess it's because they're like a Toyota Crown. I've had a couple guys here now finally just get one over on me genuinely. But yeah, the taxis are savages. I don't know what else to do with them. Should I start looking at... Alright, so we can't push that any further. What is this? This is the stamina boost. No. 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 Can't buy anything else yet. So I guess it's basically more attack. I was just complaining about, hey, the attack doesn't drain fast enough. Well, let's put some more damage into the... More points into the attack. Why wouldn't I? Let's head back out. Let's see if we can actually beat someone worth beating. You know? Shibira Hanaday line upbound. Upbound. Upbound's an interesting term. Alright, so I guess... The Hanazaki, that's where we beat what's his name. Until you hit max wall, but the leader's boxes give a lot of money. I'll save you some headache. Early access has a limited amount of BP, so I guess just try not to long lock it. Oh! Thank you. That actually is... That's a hell of a pro tip. I guess that first skill tree, the attack and defend, that strikes me as something you would want to have no matter what. Be sure to equip the long run bonus. Oh, right. And you need to unlock a different car. Okay. Alright. Yeah, because I just have the, I still have the bonus SP on. I should put the... Yeah, baby. I forgot it. I don't know why I forgot that you had to equip those, but I forgot that you had to equip those. Am I headed towards a parking area here? No. Well, eventually I can get to a parking area, so let's do that. I didn't unlock it a perk, just the money ones. I unlocked everything on attack and defense, but not the bonus for SP and stuff. Ah. The money one makes sense as well. You probably want to get all of those. If you can't unlock everything, then yeah, you would find yourself in situations where like you literally can't get enough money to buy something. That would be suck. That would be a shitty time. All right, let's race a couple jabronis here. A couple job guys. As we make our way to the parking area. You can't change equipment perk. Oh, well, shit then. Thank you for letting me know that. That's kind of a weird video game thing. It's like you can tune your engine in the car park, sure, but flip your magic power. No, that's ridiculous. You got to get back to your garage where your toolbox is to do that. But I guess I get it. Also, you need to go to the restroom. You still need somewhere to go in the game. There's an autopilot button. That's how it was in the, I'm pretty sure that's how that was in 2 as well. But luckily, I have my streaming down. Like, I got my streaming trained in that usually I don't have to piss in the middle of a stream. Unless it's, like, at a different time of day. Like, if I do, like, you know, Blainsilla after dark, which happens occasionally. I gotta pee like all the time. Or if we're doing like a 4 or 5 hour stream, then I'll always have to piss. But usually I'm good. All right. In that case, let me change the equipment perk right now. We'll just go back to the garage. Because otherwise I'm going to start racing dudes and I'm going to lose track of it. So back to the garage, change our perk. Again, we'll go back in. Can give you a long bonus to this. Oh, that's actually... That sounds broken. Long runner, cruising enthusiast. Okay. Okay, I'll stop doing that. Force feedback and more for super fun. That's, you know what? Now that you say that out loud, or type that out loud, and I hear that out loud, yeah, that would be tremendous. I'm not like a big car sim dude, like at all. But I love sit-down video game, arcade, racing games. Always have. They're just so much fun. So, yeah, to have the, like the whole 9 yards, that would be nice. That would be nice. I have thought about, I have my HOTAS here for when we play Elite Dangerous. You know, just like somehow making this into a gear shift. But there's no clicks. It's like linear, so it'd just be like fidgeting with this to get it into the right gear. I'm sure that would be maddening. But yeah, this is just so much fun, man. It is an absolute blast. And I hope as they keep going, like it's in early access. First login were 120,000. Wow. All right. Bear that in mind. And as they keep, like, it's in early access, so like as they keep adding to it. I know I stumbled across someone said they did data mining and there's Hondas in it, right? And I guess maybe they're working on the license. As long as they don't turn it into, I'm only slightly scared of cash grab. I'm only slightly scared of it being every other car that you want to get will all require cash, human money through Steam. I think this is a fantastic game. As long as they don't fuck it up, this is a fantastic game. Use the PS2 controller back into gear shift. Oh. Second is 240. I know there's more, but won't be seen past the second bonus. Got it. I'll have to check it out. I mean, Melancholic Jupiter. Again, great Japanese name. A great Japanese name. Very friendly racer, right? They're not trying to scratch my paint. I'm concerned. I think they might have like a really obscene... I might just have better acceleration than they have a lot better top end, and we're going on this straightaway. Are they going to be blown past me any second? Is that going to happen here? They're 47, 49, oh no, they're 50 yards and fading. Like if I get like a jump on top of it, like really quick, I assume this dude is just going to like drop a massive dick on the table. He's closing. He's closing. That's what I was afraid of. He's closing. I'm in 5th gear and he's closing. Oh no, we're pulling away. Don't have to worry about Genki being self-published. I think as far as like, again, not even being like a car racing game guy, this is just genuinely a winning video game. And all they have to do is just like the energy they had when they started it, the mindset they had when they started it, just keep that going. If they want to add more cars, cool. I would love it if they would add, like, do your own decals and stuff. I know someone has, like, a mod that you can import. Like, you know, because it's just fucking pinged somewhere in a directory. But I would love it if they actually, like, formally supported that. And, like, maybe add in some newer, different music. But it is just so much fun. And it sounds like it's doing good for them. Like, I think I read an article that, well, they had like 15,000 concurrent users on like day 2 or something like that. So people are playing it. Click on the flatbed. Get a coward's victory. But it does sound like enough people are playing it to... You know, I don't know how much it costs to develop it, but that early, and people were talking about it, and I do see it like, you know, people talk about it online. But hopefully it's a nice little success for them, and they're rewarded for their willingness to like basically bring back this game from the dead. So it sounds like you guys were playing it on PS2. I was playing it in my mind in nostalgia. I tried to emulate the Dreamcast once and no bueno. And then I couldn't be bothered to actually like bring out the Dreamcast. Anyone has access to? Oh, yeah. I feel like it's been developed for 20 years. It might be. I mean, I would be really interested if there's like a devlog on it or something like.
Paperweight!
Thanks for stopping by. How was your stream? How'd you do in the daily? Jen said he was coming for your ass. Oh no, you're a fatty. That's correct. Thanks for stopping by though, Olaf and Dolny.
It's going to be on the left.
Blaine's
I feel like it's totally random.
After Dog.
Ray of the Git, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for redeeming a Blainesville After Dog. Dreamcast, but never had TXR. TXR2 was great on it. I don't want to talk over Paperweight.
Well, it's just
Paperweight
further
getting
proof
his...
that you know best. I'll never doubt you again.
Well, if only, thanks. It's good to have 12-year-old insults in here. Welcome back. Paperweight, how's your day going, buddy? PSP 2 and PSP version? Yeah. Hello, Paperweight. How are you, my friend? Bad daily for me today. I'm sorry to hear it. Thursday, do you want to do Thursday daily? We'll do the co-op daily, see if we can't, you know, get you tomorrow. I think Tao and I might play tomorrow. Let me get a hold of you on Discord, or despite your performance, I'm sure I won't be. Your performance isn't what's gonna hold us back. It's gonna be me, right? It's gonna be me fucking up, not you fucking up. Let me get a hold of you on Discord. Tao and I might be streaming tomorrow. Thursday, definitely. But hey, like I said, if you technically speaking, we beat Jinnerbomb on that one day. Because like we were like in the top 400 and he was like in the top 2,000. You know, granted, team scores are different than the individual score, but still counts. I'm not going to try to race the taxi. I know that they're too difficult. And also, like, we started talking, as a game structure, I love this so much more. I love just tooling around and, like, I want to race this dude. I want to race that dude. It's a very rewarding way of doing it. Ooh. Tollgate. It gives you that, well, I could just have one more race, get one more race. It beats the hell out of, like, going back and, like, selecting a character or go get a mission and I'll fight. Just drive around. See a car, flash your high beams.
6分バット just followed.
Drop in VT, you're an officer, a gentleman, a scholar. You're all good things rolling in one. I wish nothing but the best for you. Thanks for the follow. I love PA challenges today. Bring you back to the PA race again. I found a guy that pays 77K. That does sound good. As I forget to shift into 5th gear. I thought I was already in 5th. Where is that, which one was that? So aren't I coming up on a...
Exit just followed.
Ready to get thank you. You're an officer and gentleman. You're a gentleman, you're a scholar. I wish nothing but the best for you. You're all good things rolled in one. I wish nothing but for you. Which one was that? Like, I would like to find that parking lot area. That parking area. Because we're headed towards this one down here. Which I guess I'd like to unlock as well. At the end of this huge asteroid. Right side toward the top. Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect you to get, like, Nonizawa Hanshin rest area, right? Yeah. Like, just where it is on the map is sufficient. I'm going to try to get this one in the bottom right corner, which is what I'm going to refer to shit as, or actually bottom left. If I know my left from my right, and occasionally I do. But yeah, I mean, so far this is a tremendous game. This is so much fun. That's late game. There's a wanderer. Everyone farms her too. Okay. There's no point in worrying about it right now. I wonder how close we were to getting to 3 million to get the to get our Mazda. This late in the game, okay, right? Same message again. Let's race another dude to try to catch up to this other. As long as this isn't a taxi, it's not. Just string together some favorite car is the RX. Oh yeah, I mean, yes. Rotary engines, like, how do they actually, like, have, like, the right engine sound? You're sorry if for this PA, if you know Japanese. I know, look, I'm not a big car guy. I know a little. I know from K-Tora, they have, like, a Dekotora. I know a little bit more about Japanese culture than I do about car culture. Again, he is 200 yards behind. That's... Let's just like really gas that out. It could sound better, but that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I was really hoping you're going to say something like, it sounds different. You know, does it sound right? No, but I like that attention to detail. And it seemed like they would do that. Like, you could hear when there's a turbo in the car, right? You can hear the turbine spin up a little. And that's nice. We'll race this K-car. The Daihatsu move. Yellow license plate means K-car. Let's chase down this dude ahead of us and then probably lose to him. So that the streak gets fucked. Oh, there is... Okay, your money is in the bottom left corner, so yeah, we do have enough for the Mazda. So after this, we'll go buy that Mazda. We'll take it out a little bit and see what the story on it is. Most of the sounds are for import tuner challenge cleanup, so they're not great, but it's big thing people are talking about wanting better engines. Yeah, I think that also... You know, for games from like 20 years ago, we got to remember, like, sound recording technology was, you know, it's not like it didn't exist, but you'd need like a dude down there with like a DAT recorder. Like, it was kind of a hard thing to do. Now, you can just basically get near a car with a decent cell phone and get a pretty good audio recording. So it might be a situation where the developers can just kind of acquire it, like just get it, like, you know, people can send them in audio. Mazda won't be much better to start. What should how about this? What should I spend money on then? Like, if I'm gonna run out of, if I'm gonna hit the cap on my wallet, what should I be? Oh, that'll make this easy. Where should I be spending my credit points? The acronym we don't want to repeat. I bought the BRZ and sold it down the road. Alright, let's try to get a 10th win and then we'll head off here. Even if it's just a rando. Well, the BRZ, isn't that like a later stage toy? I mean, in real life, a BRZ, that's the Toyota Subaru, right? That's, it's the same car between Toyota and Subaru. That's not like an early game car, is it? Like, you have to probably... No? Yes? No? 180 is need later. Okay. Alright, so it sounds like I need to take my, my building points and start unlocking cars, is basically what you guys are suggesting. Let me know if I'm entirely misreading that. Where's our... Let's get to our parking area and then, 86 BRZ. Alright, okay. Let's get down to our parking area. Or can we not? Am I not allowed to get into the parking area yet? Parking area, parking area, parking area. 180 is the first Nissan unlock. Okay. Oh, so it's like half of 360? Got it. BRZ is, I think a BRZ is a Subaru / Toyota in real life. Ah, Daikoku parking area. There it is. Daikoku. You need better cars. You need 60. Is it? Do you need it for like specific quests? You need it, not just like a. And the 180 is needed for the one. Okay, so you need specific cars to race certain races. That makes sense. Alright, what's the scuttlebutt, office-looking worker man? White Revolution! No, 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 no! Why? No! No, why? Why? It's a wanderer with a low threshold for encounters. You just need to enter and exit the Hakozaki parking area more than 3 times. Why? Why? Why on that name? Might be past the entrance. Okay. Why does it have to be that? Roulette guy 4, roulette guy number 5. All right, let's try and challenge one of these guys to race. I know we have like a 10 streak going. I run a traditional Tsukidani shop. If you beat me, I'll give you some souvenir. Okay, so this is basically inverted initial D. Instead of running a tofu shop, it's a Tsukidani shop. Got it. All right, let's try to take this dude out, and then we'll head back. It used to be White Dragon. White Dragon, honestly, White Dragon Revolution is a little bit... It does sound like the Grand Dragon of the KKK, but White Revolution does not sound good. So to prevent another headache, there's Type 1 Wanderer. There's a... Actually, yeah, tell me. No, look, I am... The way I get down on video games is... I enjoy playing them. I enjoy when people watch me play them. If people want to give me guidance, I appreciate it. If they want to watch me fumble around and figure it out on my own, I get that as well. But as long as it's not like, you know, ruins the game, I am always open to suggestions. I love video games. I'm not very good at them. So yeah, if there's like, oh yeah, there's a typo and it's going to be like real hard to figure out, fucking spoil away. For context, I played the most recent Legend of Zelda, Your Tears of the Kingdom. I played that blind. I didn't see anything about it. I just started playing it. I was like 27, 28 hours into the game before I realized that there was actually the hang glider. Dragon was removed from all the names for some reason. Huh. There's a wonder says he'll accept the challenge if you have no arrow. That's BS. You put on a spoiler and then he accepts. Thank you. You need to have some. You just need a... Yeah, thank you for letting me know, because otherwise there's no way you'd figure that out in game. Here's the promise, Suki Dani. Don't want it? Just take it home and eat it. It's scrumptious. Sure. Traditional Japanese pickles. Alright, let's... Our tires are getting a little bit beat, but let's do this dude too. I'd like to show you my driving. Shall we have a battle? Yes. Alright, this will be the last one, and then we'll go back and we'll cash in some of the points. We'll cash in our points. Maybe this is the last one. There's another lady that says a Fair Lady Z. It has to be a 350Z. Ah. So here I am thinking it's got to be Transformer Sideswipe. Wait, Sideswipe was a 350, was a Fair Lady, right? I think it was, no Jazz. Well, one of the Transformers was a Nissan Fair Lady. Daihatsu at the time. Alright. My tires are getting a little... My tires got a lot of heat in them at the moment. You got a lot of heat put into these tires. Yeah, dropping VT. Dude, thank you so much. This tune seems really good. It's much better than how I was before. And we're accelerating quick. We still have some decent high end. This is great. I just got to pay attention when I got to ship. There's another one. You need to become a delivery guy and have a food on your passenger seat. Oh, so they're just full on initial D. Like, not even... We're not even, like, attempting... I want to get, like, the, I can't remember the name of the tofu shop, but I want to get the tofu shop artwork on the side of the car. But I just have some numbers and a couple kanji that I don't recognize. Daikoku parking area. Alright, we'll head back now, and we'll... Fujiwara, thank you. Fujiwara tofu shop, yes. So, I think I know the kanji for... I know the kanji for Fuji if I spot it. I don't know Wara. Except for Rulak guy 4. It's really full of young guys. Be sure to battle with them too. He's joking? Is it? Okay. I mean, I would believe it. I don't know how they do it, but... I'm gullible enough to fall for that. You can say it is. Okay, hey, that sounds good to me. Oh, so these... Let's head back to the garage. Use off these points. And I guess we will... Full Throttle Dancer! On Time Swallow. I told you, video game. We're not changing that. They're going to have to come up with something way better than On Time Swallow. Alright. Alright, ad break is running. I'll not do anything crazy in the meantime. Let's see here. Perk. Alright. Machine. So, Nissan Silva. 1186. 8G6 GT. So the Subaru is the BRZ is what we're saying? Okay. And then you have the Nissan 180. Where's the 180 at? Rarely DC. Sylvia Spec R. Alright, I think the ad is over. Alright, so we'll do this. I need to be in bed for 6 hours. Drop in VPN. Again, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate all the help. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Yeah, have a good night, and feel free to swing by whenever you get a chance. I'll be here. I'll be here. So, let's... The 180, the BRZ... The 180... I'm assuming that the Sylvia... These are all going to be basically the same price. So we'll go with the BRZ, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not going to overthink this. I'm going to sit here all day and consider it. Now, how much money do I need? That's the other thing I'm worried about, is finding something that I can't afford. Oh, 3 point... That's reasonable. Alright, we got enough. Just so happens to be. Alright, we're going to buy our first car. Here we go. Keller. Well, that is important. White with red interior, when possible. Number plate. Same old, same old. Let's go with... Do I want to change it up, or do we want to stay with Yamaguchi? I think I might stick with Yamaguchi. I love Osaka. So, Hokkaido, Tokyo. Let's go Shinagawa. We'll do the Shinagawa plates. I remember saying before I wanted to get to Shinagawa and I didn't. So we'll do Shinagawa. Private use. Let's do the backlit one. Just to change shit up. Yeah, 383 is fine. Whatever. 383 is fine. And then for the plate number, let's put in... We've been doing YEAAH a lot. Let's put in YEAAH. Let's put in YEAAH. And then good old... Yo... Ro... Shiku. Yoroshiku! Most of the sounds... Let's see here. There's someone you... If someone you need a Naniwa plate to challenge him. Ah. Interesting. Well, we can change the plate whenever we want, though, right? Alright, here we go. Our first new car. And we have no money. So I don't necessarily know that I should equip that car yet. I don't know if I should equip that car yet, because I bet you I can't beat nobody in it. So it's good to have. But I should probably still keep taking out the Toyota. So that's just basically to use the money, right? Let's take it out for a drive. Let's just go drive it. Let's see how bad it is. Because I don't think I can buy anything for it. Also, near misses give you a few bucks here and there. Alright. Alright, because we only have 43,000. What are we going to be able to buy with this? Nothing, right? Can I buy anything at all? Nope. Nope. Not even new brakes? Nope. Look, I know... I'm just checking. I know... Alright. Here's the thing. Now that it's not the Hachiroku, I feel okay about actually, like, styling it a little bit and throwing some stickers on it and shit. Level 4 tires are 2 million. Holy shit. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Let's throw in... Perfect. Giant number 7. No. The side. That is ideal. Get a little sideways stripe on it. Right side. Most of this artwork is not for me. I kind of would like it if they would let me please make my own artwork, please. I would like that very much, please. All right. Can you let me drag that about? So let's kind of do like a black back. Look at this, like one of these ones. All right. And actually, no, I want that to be a color. The very first sticker ones are brushes. Oh, I mean, I probably do have the time, or I can make the time. There you go, do like that. Okay. All right, and then left side, same thing. What was that? Comic? No, wait. I already forget which one it was. Which one was it? That was, what the hell was it? That wasn't comic? The little splash wasn't comic? Oh, it is. I don't know. Okay. Don't ask me what I was thinking. Do the same thing here. Change color. What was it? This bright red. Let me drag it about here a little bit. Alright, so something like that. Alright. There's no duplicate or mirror? Oh! Mirror image! Thank you. But how is it mirroring it? Alright. Alright. See, that looks alright. Tasteful. Right? Like, we don't have to get crazy. Yeah, that's tasteful. Delete that one and go to the right one and mirror that one. Alright. Sounds good to me. Re-edit. Nope, go to the left one. Back. Which one's on the left? What the hell? It's the first one? The layers are throwing me off, and it shouldn't. Alright, remove. How do you remove the motherfucker? Is this? How do you remove it? Yes. Okay. Mirror image. Decide. Thank you. Sorry about that. Alright. Yeah, it does. I want it a little bit more. Let's tweak it a tiny bit. I gotta get used to. There you go. So what I want it to be. I kind of liked. A little bit. I kind of liked it like that. I think more like that than anything else. There you go. Let me see the top. That, yeah, that's, I like that better. All right, we're good. We're good. Car is decorated. Yes, the car is decorated. We're not gonna spend too much time here really thinking about it, because it's silly. It's a bit of silliness, especially considering the view I play from, you can't see shit, right? No. You're probably gonna be messing with this thing. Yeah, I mean it was certainly part of the fun of the ones I played. I mean, if you're saying that's on the spoiler, I believe you. But that was the problem I ran into, is I would decorate the cars, and then I'd have dudes who would tune the cars. I think radiation is the brushes, not sure. Alright, I'll have a look at that, though. But yeah, in the meantime, I want to take this out at least one more time, so I'm close to semi-wrapping up here, because I got to get to work eventually, but Let's hop out, see how this car behaves. I'm sure it's gonna... I'm guessing that I'm probably better off taking out the tuned Toyota versus the stock Subaru. But let's actually find out. Shall we? You know? Gradation is in the brushing. Okay. Yeah, I would love to actually sit there and like draw shit. That would be fun. I'd do that all day. Okay. Yeah, like again, let's spend some energy styling the car, and I modify the ride height. I've thought of that. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't want it really low to the ground. Na, 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 na. Alright. Let's go and probably lose to this dude with the stock car. Let's find out. Only one way to know.
アサンブラプレ just followed.
Mr. Somber PR, you're an officer, a gentleman, you're a scholar. You're all good things rolled in one. I wish nothing but the best for you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Nope. Robin is racing, though. Fuck you. Fuck you. Push you off. Get into the back of that car. Thank you. Ooh. You take care. Thank you. Again, thank you for spending the time. I appreciate you giving me some insight. Feel free to stop by whenever you feel like. Hey, okay. Enticing gaze. Alright, let's head back to the garage. So the car's alright. I mean, I think that the Hachi is maybe... it felt a little bit better, but I mean, for being a stock car, we'll take what money we can get here. And we got 91,000. Can we buy anything with that? I think we could buy, like, what, brakes? Intake? Hey, you can take an intake. We'll take it. Yes. And obviously the transmission is going to be really where we actually get through and like change the gears. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, let's check out the rest of these references and I'll start to wrap up here. Because, oh, there's so many here. Alright, I'm not going to bother to check all of these off on stream. It'll take too much time. We'll spot the Wanderers initially. Immortal Clown! Right, so they mentioned the Wanderer. I think they said you had to beat the, some team. What team do you have to beat? The Roadnauts. If you beat the Roadnauts, then Immortal Clown comes out. Garage Haru will only appear without a nitro system. White Revolution. Again, White Revolution. After visiting the Hakozake parking area 3 times. An Impatient Princess. Drive more than 2,000 kilometers to unlock. Heiwajima parking area downtown. Okay. No, that's super cool. I'll probably go ahead. Again, I like the way the Hachiroku looks alone, so I'll style this car a little bit like in my off time. Just because I don't have any affinity for the Nissan BRZ, right? It doesn't have to look a certain way, the way that the 86 gotta, but there we are. All right, so that's it. That's pretty good. There's a chance I'll be on later today. With the way things have changed with kind of my wife's schedule, I might stop by later today. Hard to say at this point in time, but we'll figure it out. But otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow, probably same time, probably same game. At some point in time, I do want to get into Blade Chimera. I did pick that up. It did sound cool, but I don't know. I was thinking about Tokyo Xtreme Racer too much to ignore it, to not play it. So I'm gonna keep playing it in the meantime. All right, let's see here. What is going on with Twitch at the moment? Twitch is being squirrely. Is it on an ad? At any rate, wanted to stop by everyone who stopped by. We had a lot of people chiming in today, so we're going to start from the top and work our way down. In no particular order, I said from the top, but we'll see. Drop in VT. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the help. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for getting me get my gear ratios a little bit more in line with reality. Appreciate that. Talatube, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the raid. All the raiders who came by, thank you for stopping by as part of the raid. Ray the Get, thank you for the follow. Drop in VT, thank you for the follow as well. Mr. Somper, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for providing me all that insight. I did get the BRZ. We'll try that, and like you said, we could sell that later on for a little bit more money. That'll work out well for me. Journabomb, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. I hope that your daily goes well. Olaf and Tony, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a dick. But hey, everyone's allowed to be themselves, right? To everyone else who's watching, I'd like to thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys watching me play video games. You did not have to watch me play video games. You could have played video games yourself. You could have done something utterly unrelated to video games. You could have watched a movie, right? So if we're talking about car racing, you could have watched Cannonball Run, which I think I've recommended before, but I think that's a hilarious movie to this day. Burt Reynolds, Dom DeLuise, a cast of dozens of other people with it, including an extremely close to being James Bond to the point where they tried to sue them, but they couldn't sue them because like the theme song was one note off Roger Moore. Very funny movie, cross-country race, easy enough to find. If you've never seen it, check it out. I don't know how well it holds up, but I always like Cannonball Run. I think it's a very funny movie, and it's about racing cars, so what more do you want? To everyone else who wasn't watching, I'd like to thank you for not watching. I appreciate when people don't watch me, because I appreciate when people leave me the fuck alone. Let's go ahead and find someone to raid. I think if Jin is still playing, we'll go raid him. I feel like that would make the most amount of sense. Let's see if he's still around. Surely he is. Jin is still up and running, so we're going to Jinnerbomb right now. I hope everyone has a good day. Peace out and deuces. You guys be well out there. See you tomorrow.